NASA Spacewalks live. Astronauts of the ISS are to begin a 7-hour ISS spacewalk, and they'll do this to replace old batteries, and we can watch this live. They have to take the cap off the lithium-ion battery. This is a live link, of course. They're already out there.
And that cap's going to be going to the adapter plate where Bob's removing that connector.
There seems to be pauses in the audio for some reason. Odd pauses in the audio, of course. I don't know why.
Just to recap the last task completed by the crew, the new lithium-ion battery from slot A was installed in slot number 1. The crew then worked to remove the battery in slot number 2 and translated it over to the external pallet, where Cassidy removed an adapter plate and handed it off to Bacon. Bacon then translated to the truss to install the adapter plate in open slot number 2, while Cassidy then installed the old battery in the slot that was emptied for disposal. Next, together on the integrated electronics assembly, Cassidy and Bacon will place a cable between the adapter plate and the new battery to complete the circuit.
This is our Earth here, of course. I don't see the line of the atmosphere, but it should be there. This is our Earth.
The connector cap that you took off will go on the adapter plate.
And the connector cap is reinstalled on the adapter plate.
Copy would have to take glove, hat, and gauntlet checks from both of you.
And once that cable between the adapter plate and the new battery are complete to complete the circuit, one of the 3 battery pairs will be complete.
Copy, Chris.
You see he's hooking himself onto various handles in order for him to have security.
Gauntlet for EDC, complete hot check, and gloves to look to be in good shape.
Okay, good check, Bob. Okay, next, big picture, we're going to be moving the battery from slot 3 onto the adapter plate just installed in slot 2. So, Chris, if you can verify the PDT with the hex driver is clear slot 3, and that the adapter plate is
So there's one astronaut here. There's another one up here, as you can see, up above him.
And if you want to put a twist in it, stand by, do not disconnect it right now.
I think we can hold it out of the way. I don't think we need to do. I just wanted to. Okay, we gotta watch it.
Those are big batteries. I mean, look how big they are. Obviously, they need 2 people to hold them because they have to be very careful with their gloves and how they handle these things. They don't go smashing into something else.
Yeah, we see you're using the bumper right now. That holds your good, or you can use an adjustable or whatever else you need to hold it out of the way.
You get the computer, and we've got 2 people. If you
to Foxtrot. And Chris, for you, I see where you check that connector cable, and then just making sure the PGT with the hex driver is clear of slot 3, and then you can reposition to the outboard radiator side of the IA.
So I'll tell you what they're doing. Today's spacewalk is only the first of 2 missions to replace these aging batteries on the International Space Station, even though today's mission is taking place 250 miles above Earth. You can watch the action from the comfort of your home, and I'll leave a link below for you for this. You can do that. The spacewalk itself scheduled to begin at 6:35 EDT, and the astronauts were slightly delayed and did not actually commence until 7:30 a.m. EDT, an hour later. As NASA astronaut Chris Cassidy, wearing a spacesuit with red stripes, was exiting the airlock, his wrist mirror floated away. As you can see, they're wearing, where are they? There it is. There's one right there. Look at that. Okay, that's a wrist mirror. So Cassidy's mirror floated away. Fortunately, the incident was deemed as no danger to the mission or the ISS crew. There is plenty of time to watch the event, and the grueling repair work could last as long as 7 hours, they said. Now, why are the astronauts conducting this mission? The ISS's 228th mission being conducted by NASA astronauts Chris Cassidy and Robert Behnken. The intrepid pair are on spacewalk today to replace the old nickel hydrogen batteries outside the ISS, and NASA says the spacewalking astronauts will replace aging nickel hydrogen batteries for one of 2 power channels for the far starboard truss, S6 truss, of the station, with new lithium-ion batteries that arrived to the station on the Japanese cargo ship last month. The battery replacement work is the culmination of power upgrade spacewalks that began January of 2017. The battery replacement, while wearing cumbersome spacesuits, as we can see, is an extremely complex job, and we can see the batteries were big as well. This is where the basketball court-sized solar arrays are located. The mission is focused on both the starboard and port sides of the station's truss structure, and the solar arrays slowly rotate around the truss structure and track the sun, but are locked into place during the spacewalks. The batteries store and distribute the power collected from the solar arrays on the station's port 6. Chris Cassidy will be extravehicular crew number 1, wearing the spacesuit with the red stripes, and Robert Behnken will be extravehicular crew number 2, wearing the spacesuit without the stripes. So Behnken is probably here. I don't see any red stripes on him. He's also got his mirror. Now, ISS astronauts have been working to replace 48 of the batteries since 2017. This is according to Tom Fish of Express UK. Let's just hear what they're saying now a little bit more.
Copy. And with that, we're 3 hours into the EVA. Limiting consumable is Minox on Bob at 6:30, and you're about an hour and 30 minutes ahead on the timeline. So with that, we still expect to be able to get the first block of EVA 2 done with battery A to EP Bravo and adapter plate Bravo to slot 4 on the IA.
Okay, we copy all that. Just want to make a picture.
Now, we don't know.
PGT settings are Alpha 7, counter 2.
We don't know what they're going to do with the batteries. Last time they were doing something like.
H1, confirm the socket tape line is flush, and looking for 8 turns.
Okay, last time I remember they were doing something and that they had to replace something. They ditched the spare part that they didn't need into the down into Earth. They just stood out there and threw it towards Earth, and they were saying they didn't expect anything to be derogatory concerning it because it would burn up in the atmosphere. The thing is, I don't even know how what kind of chemicals these batteries have. What's in them? Are they toxic? Are they harmful for our atmosphere, to Earth? I have no idea. I don't know what's going to happen to these batteries when they replace them. I guess they're going to store them to do what with them? I don't know. We have not been told what they're going to do with the batteries. Last time, as I said, one of the videos I did a couple of months back, they ditched something into the Earth's atmosphere. I don't know what they're going to do with these. Are they going to return them with some kind of returning spacecraft, or will they also again ditch them into the Earth's atmosphere? I have no idea. If you know, please let us know in your comments. And thank you. I'll leave a link below so you can watch this live if you'd like.
Running this far ahead of schedule.
As you can see here, they're drilling to remove one of the batteries. And that's the wrist mirror that we saw from before. So Chris Cassidy, the wrist light. This is not Cassidy.
Cassidy,
He has his wrist mirror.
back to Chris.
This is Robert Benkin that we're seeing. Chris is
PPT back on your swing arm.
Chris was, where was he? Somewhere over here. That's Benkin, this is Chris over here. I'll leave a link below for you so that you can watch this live if you'd like. They have another 3 hours to go. I don't know. They're just now starting. I don't know if they'll be on time or delayed. As you can see, they're still the audio is not the best. It has yeah, it has times when it's not at all going properly. Oh, there they are. They removed it. There it is. There it is. It's pretty big. Okay, so Cassidy gave it to, so Benkin gave it to Cassidy.
Okay, Bob, you're going to make sure your interface is tucked, and then you're rolling the ATFR in position to put you in front of H2 of the adapter plate you just installed.
So I'll leave links so you can watch it live if you'd like. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.